Shit, my bad. Sorry, let me start over. Yo, what's up? We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's Tuesday. It's the HMG NXT Watch Along Late Start After the A Show. Bearcats in the house. Whoop, whoop. We got Lab Rat with us. What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeet, yeet. So before we went into commercial break, we got to see a backstage segment between First Class Trick and the High Rise. So apparently Casey Navarro can't wrestle tonight. So it's going to be Wes Lee taking his spot. And they kind of revisited the program between Trick Williams and Wes Lee, and Trick's kind of like, that was my bad. That was my fault. And Wes Lee putting him over saying, yeah, it's good to see that belt on a real superstar.
Crispy hot hash brown, sweet savory McGriddle, cold iced coffee. Oh, don't mind me. Just doing my morning affirmations. Crispy hot hash brown.
Yeah, but in the context of the match, he also comes with High Rise too. So that gives them like two extra dudes who are also having to be pretty damn big too.
We designed signature scents that are destination inspired. Spectrum is
Whoop,
really
whoop.
the backbone of any of the business we do here. From our customers who come in, we check them in online. Having fast internet service that can fit my budget is really great. I traded 9 to 5 for 5 to 9. It's a lot of work, but I love it.
Fast, reliable internet, starting at $40 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep your business connected.
Make your voice heard. AARP New York City has created a voter guide with the most up-to-date information about when, where, and how to vote in New York City. Find out about key voting deadlines, polling places, and how to cast your ballot at aarp.org/vote.
Check out that roller coaster.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, Trick building an army.
In the Uber.
105.
Oh, look at all the newest breeder at
Oh, dude.
What a day
There-
in New York.
There's your five. There's your five right there for the battleground. Or the there's your five right there for the TNA NXT War Games match. You got First Class and the High Rise against whoever TNA pulls together. Then you have, Trick Williams against somebody else, I would imagine. Maybe for the TNA title. Yeah, War Games, pal. Like, that's a team right there.
NXT Spotlight, presented by Progressive.
You got Chase U, pal.
We officially introduce Chase University students, Kel Dixon and Uriah Cox.
We're on time. We're ready to go, Mr. Chase.
Whoop, whoop, what's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Happy Tuesday. Hope all's well with you. Yeet, yeet.
It's summertime. While everybody else gets to relax, Chase University has a strict curriculum.
Sorry, Mr. Chase.
1 second. As I was saying, at Chase University, we lead by example. And while my teaching methods may not be traditional, I do take great pride in the fact that
Hey, what's up, Gus? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. You do well. What to do with you? Yeet, yeet.
Chase University should be your priority. Be prepared to hear things you don't want to hear, and be prepared to thrive under pressure.
One more, I promise. I don't get how.
This is the teachable moment. Chase U doesn't adjust to you. You have to adjust to Chase U. Because if you want to make it in this world, you have to do more than just learn. You have to get tough.
Chase, buddy, don't sweat it, dog. Don't sweat. What a shame, Chase. What a shame.
Tired, mowed the grass, and had tacos for dinner. Yeah, that kind of sounds like a pretty good day, though. Just mow the grass and have some tacos.
Well, we'll talk about that later. Someone who nobody likes is the North American champion, Ethan Page. Let's go back 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is kind of. Yeah, like, where do we go from here, pal? Where do we go with Chase U? Yeah, give me Taco Tuesday, pal.
There you see the CT scan. We understand that Ricky Saints is expected to be cleared next week for a return to in-ring action.
Ethan, bro, did you mess Ricky up? Ethan, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You kind of cooked the dress.
A little bit. To be honest, boys, this might be my best work.
I say so. Dude, I'm a good little hot nose. Whoa.
I like this part. I oddly like this partnership between Ethan Page and these dudes from these swipe right dudes from Evolve. Like it just works. Like I'm getting kind of like bro dude Mean Street Posse vibes from these guys. Yeah, dude, I'd love to. It's just, Texas is kind of far away, pal.
You need to just chill out. But honestly, I just think me and you had a line coming. But until you can't talk the talk no more. What's up, bro? What you trying to do? Take a look around.
Smoky Toki time, whoop whoop. Not quite yet, but we will in a little bit.
See you real soon.
All right. The glamorous one makes it official tonight. Let's send it to paper. Oh, yeah.
And the glamour has arrived, pal. Are going right to.
First class trick, more like last place trash. Wesley can't even get out of the kitty weight class. So I brought Tamina and Briggs to walk this path when we kick trick AJ in Wesley's ass. And I've got one question for everybody here tonight.
At least the ones by my place, they do still sell the tacos. Yeah, like the Hardy, yeah, like my area, they're Hardee's, and yes, they do still have the taco sub brands. Oh, nice, Gruss. Yeah, dude, those are delicious, pal. All right, so going to the 6-man tag, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Tonight, save 30% off orders.
Give me NXTshop.com, pal.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV?
It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Connected. Shows, movies, sports, computer shows?
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all your favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions based on your watch history? Mind control.
Were you recently electrocuted?
Introducing genre packs starting at $34.99.
Well, I for one.
Oh yeah, if they give you some nachos, so you need a fork to eat that. That's some delicious shit, pal.
The irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it?
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
Well, the Flex, this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtual shaving experience.
See, commercial break. See what's going on in X-Land, pal.
She came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, "Go to RX and save you a lot of money. Save that extra $200-300 a month. And when you do the math, the money we're able to save with using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit on too for a little skinny thing." So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
It's Native. Native is made with 9 clean ingredients and is good for your skin without leaving white marks or residue. 72-hour odor protection that cares for skin isn't a myth. It's Native.
Many people told us they'd had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before. Oh, only Domino's has never had stuffed crust before.
Where's the pizza?
Until now. Introducing Domino's new and first ever stuffed crust pizza. Yummy. Try one for the first time tonight.
It looks like we've told people Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need.
I made the decision to move here and be with you. Work at the crossing. I'm happy with that choice.
Going into the time. We're gonna have to move somewhere with more options.
Whoop whoop.
Glenn Boston, but you're messing with Glenn.
I'm watching it for now.
You're finally gonna meet Cal's parents, huh? I just wish it was under better circumstances.
Now he wants to talk. What about those?
Oh yeah, you get that. You get anything fresh. It's delicious, pal. Like right in the middle of that rush. That's a long ass commercial break, pal.
He needs to know the truth. I'm so sorry.
Best in scene, the SummerSlam kickoff, one of their favorite superstars, including John Cena, CM Punk, among others, will be live as they get ready for WWE's biggest event of the summer at MetLife Stadium. Also streaming on all WWE socials. Then on Sunday at 1:30 p.m., it's the Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford press conference ahead of one of the biggest boxing events of all time. Head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your tickets for the Ultimate Sports Fan Festival coming to the Javits Center in New York. UFC, TKO, The Ring, and Netflix YouTube channel.
Charles just not listening. And Ren, you said you were going to talk to him. You did say that.
Difficult conversations with Charles can be challenging. It requires nuance.
The hell is a nuance? Ren, did you talk to Charlie or not?
Well, no.
Oh,
Ren, you said you was going to.
hey, hold on. Yeah. Oh, boy, hey, look, man. Last week, you did your thing, bro. 1-on-1 with the NXT champion, and you handled yourself. Congrats. I know you took the L, but your time's coming, bro. Feel me? Not before the young Gino, but hey, just try
On my face.
Yeah, they're so they're making enough money to pay those TNA bills. Whoop whoop.
Oh, lovely. Just so I wanted to see.
Oh, lovely. See money. My boy, look. T, you don't want to be in the group no more, bro. Why won't you learn on free?
Right. You know what? Seeing as you keep getting involved in the NQCC all of a sudden, you found yourself a nice new friend there. How about this? You and Tavion in a match.
I saw it. I think it's pretty cool.
You mean it? Yeah, why not? No, that's
Like they're clearly going to show up on WWE TV, so that's good for them.
not this time. Not this. We'll see. Charles, you need a hug. Like, for real.
Tibian. Tibian, get in here.
Well, she arrived moments ago. There is Blake Monroe taking her official photos here at NXT, walking the red carpet. Still to come, she will sign her NXT contract in the center of the ring.
Oh no! When I went and looked it up, the trios are still by the other. Are still with Psycho Circus. They got the tag team titles. Yeah, Los Garza are the current tag team champions, not the trios champions. Yeah, for real. And plus, with the WWE production machine and production and promotion machine behind them in Mexico, bro. Ooh, I'd like to see that, Gruss. I'd like to see that. Yeah, not as Goofy. She's more like Tony Storm's more like the like 20s, 30s, 40s. Blake Monroe's more like 60s, 70s. Like those graphics I'm getting, like remember the old opening credits to Bewitched and I Dream of Jeannie? That's the vibes I'm getting from this. All right, well, they're finishing entries. I'm going to take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. And we're back, pal. Whoop, whoop. Still getting entrances in. Yeet.
Trying to write this shit back here as we got a 6-man tag team match getting ready to go. Trick was against in the penthouse. Can you do your... How are you doing, sir?
Hey, give me those entrances, pal. Whoop, whoop.
You talking about with that boy AJ, right? You talking about that certified cheese and that bonafide shit. I've heard that somewhere before.
I don't think we need to say that. You said who last week when we saw it? You're talking about all sorts of, around one tonight. Tag was made. Briggs is coming in. I'm surprised he doesn't know who AJ was last week. He wears the championship down in the red wrestler, but I will digress.
I was talking about something else. I'm talking about AJ.
Well, right now, Anna Briggs taking the Wesley Briggs into the cover.
Whoop, whoop. Time for a little smoky toky time. Whoop, whoop. One sec, guys. Turn the fan on. Whoop, whoop. So what do we got? What did I pick up this week? I forgot. Dosy pal. I've always enjoyed Dosy That's always a fun string.
Don't say your stuff too loud. It's top down. I'm sorry. What you do are well, the mountain now just got dropped.
Ooh, Warhead's nice.
Which one of these teams is going to stand tall?
No, you got to give AJ Francis credit. Like, he took that whole thing. Everybody made fun of him for doing that botch. Made it part of his own, like, made it part of his character and a gimmick and laughs at himself about it. And like, owns it. Like, you got to give the man the props for that.
We treat your outdoor vehicles like the noble creatures they are. And when you bundle them with your home and auto, you can be sure they get the 24/7 protection they deserve.
Yeah, give me flop dollar, pal. Apparently, according to him, like, him and Michael Cole were talking. It was supposed to lead to something, supposed to lead to him and Michael Cole getting in the ring, and they were both, like, all on board. And then, he ended up getting released, or it got canceled. People above them said, "Yeah, we're not doing that." Because they're like both. I think it was like both Francis and Michael Cole were like, "Hey, we kind of got something here. You want to make something out of it?" Okay. And apparently got high enough to where it was like at one point it was decided, okay, we'll run with it, and they changed their minds. When I say they, I mean the people above Cole and Francis.
Not here for the heat. Just pair your go-to sauce and pasta. Or give our new bucatini a twirl. All starting at $12.99. So hand over that hot sauce and leave the heat to us.
My scalp needs a little extra love, so I'm trying Head and Shoulders Bare. Welcome to your new scalp. Head and Shoulders Bare helps soothe your scalp and controls itch.
Yeah, apparently it was AJ Francis who was telling Michael Cole, "Hey, call me Flop Dollar." Like, or saying, "Hey," or the Flop Dollar thing, keep doing it.
What's this?
Western pepper.
Keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pepper. Real meat, real veggies.
Ooh, I'd like that. Dude, They could still do that. They can actually still do that. The door's open for that. They should go back. They should revisit that. They absolutely should. That'd be entertaining.
It's not dog food. It's food.
My skin, she gets thirsty. And Venus gets it. So when I shave, it's the new Venus Moisture Glove. It's got 5 blades and bars with a touch of argan oil that lock in moisture. Feel the power of smooth. My skin, my way. Venus.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, man.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Go to safelight.com and we can come to you.
Sick.
Our highly trained techs can replace your windshield where you are, even if that's right in your driveway. With flexible payment options, get it fixed now and pay later. Only safelight.com.
Well, honestly, I think it would be better, like if you give Michael Cole and AJ Francis like their own time under this new regime and just let them do their thing. I think that'd be better under Vince trying to micromanage it. Like way better than Vince trying to micromanage it. Now having him there to add some nuances, like some of his, his little Vince McMahon tweaks to take it from a 9 to a 10.
To fight back here against H. Superstar roster, NXT roster, even overpowered. This is that exception, but look at him more team up. AJ Francis, Casey Navarro. They said that we were all blessed. But that was that team. And a near fall. Wow, look at some of this hard-hitting action.
Well, we got to have an AJ Francis versus AJ Styles match, just cause. All right, one sec. Turning the fan off. Whoop whoop.
By Inamura. Man, my boy AJ Francis. Talk about on the jump up. Man. Well, there's Wesley who once predicted his rise to champion.
Yeah, battle the high flyers named AJ. Whoop whoop. Yeah, sorry. Flyers are still in the house where they're kind of trying to deal with. That time of the year, as soon as you open the door and there's one nearby and it sees the light, ooh. If I put a bug zapper up in here, whoop whoop. Ooh, that'd be smart. Ooh. That's getting me thinking about having a bug zapper, having a live bug zapper sitting in the background. Ooh, that'd be fun. I think both can learn from each other in their own ways.
Elijah is fired up right now. Oh, high impact offense. Elijah into the cover. Hooks landed. Well, Wesley AJ Francis picking up the count. Oh, 6 in the ring. Things starting to break down. You see Elijah right now. He's going to earlier today. What a kick by Wesley. Breaks just leapfrog to the outside. Things starting to break down here in this matchup. Elijah needs to look out. Takes out Francis, charges in. Just got caught. Wesley now. Breaks. Oh! Pushing Elijah out of the way. Lee went down. Lee doesn't realize it. Turns around. Elijah. Jumping out. Lee to the rest of the
Did they really just have Inuyamura pin trick? Are you wow? You know what though? Inuyamura getting a TNA World Title shot against Trick Williams, that does kind of open up a creative envelope. Like, there's a lot of different directions you could go with that. The Japanese guy who tags with Josh Briggs.
Yeah, a lot more than last week's video. No thanks. It's a actual video after your lunch today. I'm down. You're gonna be a 3, 2, 1, win. See, I got your back. No.
Get me Paxum Tately, pal. Yeah, he just print Trick Williams, so I think that's a there's some places you can go with that, pal. You know, creatively and storytelling.
Is only available through
Like for Yoshi, if he ends up getting a title shot, he still, even if he goes under, he still gets over by putting up a good fight and getting himself over as a dude who just like he keeps going until he can't anymore.
Call your cardiologist today and see if it can your future too.
You might say no every trip, but it's just this Friday at 8/7 Central.
All right, I think that's a pretty creative TV show to use for idea to use for Penn and Teller. Like, okay, you try to fool us, you make us believe in your magic trick.
Weekdays on the Pix 11 Morning News. You've got a subscription for streaming movies and music, maybe even one for food. But what about when an AC outage has your sweat streak? Repairs are expensive. 5-star technicians hard to find. Plan from home service,
Or get into turning into a schmoz with Josh Briggs, Elijah, Joe Hendry, High Rise, the rest of First Class getting involved, and something goes wrong. That's what it looks like. Yoshi is going to end up winning it. And if something goes wrong, we're in the middle of the schmoz. Like, say, for example, Elias accidentally ends up breaking up the pin. Who knows? Like, a lot of places you can go with that.
Experience optimum fiber internet starting at $40 a month with no extended fees and clear and simple price. Call 888-4Optimum. Visit Optimum.com or a store near you.
All that for only $5? Hey everyone, it's snack time!
That reminds me, I forgot to pick up hot chips on the way home. Damn it.
Injured? Call America's Law
No matter how hungry I am never, ever, 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 ever eating 7-Eleven food. That will never happen. I am never eating food cooked and made at 7-Eleven. That will never happen. Like, I would have to be, it's like either that or death. That's the only way I would ever eat that food. I can see that a bit. Like, the way he works, I can see that a bit.
Has been great lately, but do you hear something going on out there?
I fucking believe you, Tony. It was an accident. I told you I'm still on your side. Okay, well, we're gonna find out. Hey, how you doing? What? Listen, you saw punch right to the mouth. Tony, how many times I have to tell you it was meant for Stacks? Well, how about I get able to get you a match for Stacks, huh? Tony, what are you doing? I don't want to face that because you're working with him. Stop accusing me. Bro, wait a minute.
All right, enough. Tony, I can tell that you're fed up from whatever happened, but I can't give him a match against Stacks anyways.
Oh, because you're working with him, huh? What's wrong with you?
No, I'm the GM. I'm not working with him. Stacks already has a match next week against Noam Dar for the Heritage Cup.
Why does he get a cup match?
Because he mentioned the last person he beat was a former Heritage Cup champion. And because his consigliere signed off on it.
Is what? I mean, Tony, I swear it wasn't anything. I had nothing to do with this. Don't believe it. T, you can check the documents.
Yeah, I totally see that too. Maybe a little bit shorter, but yes. Next need somebody to be is Mike Awesome, pal. All right, I like the development with D'Angelo and Luca. Which I'm immediately assuming Luca's innocent because he's saying it's not me. You can even look at the documents. Those are not the words of a guilty man. I should say, those are not the words of a guilty man in the heat of a moment.
Is a dangerous competitor, no matter what her motivations are. No matter what, after Raw last night, I thought about Bill Bailey, and Bailey couldn't help but tell me how much she enjoys watching Zarya dominate the NXT Women's Division.
Mercedes has confirmed it. They are together. They are actually, in fact, a couple. Mercedes has confirmed it. No, it's actually past the speculation phase. Mercedes has confirmed it that they are together.
Taking it out of the tunnel. 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker is now available under the WWE Podcast Network in partnership with Fanatics. The latest episode dropped last Thursday with new co-host Michelle McCool.
Yeah, in fact, her quote is, or how she said was that it is a real Beauty and the Beast situation.
Power here in NXT. It could all begin in this matchup if Izzy can advance to the fatal four. So if I go back and ask you about what I asked Ray about Zarya being close down, picked up by Zarya. Izzy made for this matchup. This is the third Evolution Eliminator of the night. Last legend, Jakara Jackson. Because I have a hard time believing that you believe.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Agreed, Lab Rat. She needs to be a little bit easier on herself. Be a little bit easier on yourself.
As we just witnessed, they both have extended the branch of friendship to someone like Taylor. They're on the same page. They're friends. You talk about will she do it? Yeah, we've seen the posts on social media. Last week's was ruined, as a matter of fact, by Kalani and Lash. It's White House soul on the outside, rooting her partner, her friend, who is one step away from that big goal. We spent more time on TikTok with the team. It's disturbing. Look at the power of Zarya. Look at turn the lights on him. Easy there. Head control is Zarya. Put her house. What to talk about? Just how big is it? Throwing into the cover, hook and a kick out. Which one of these two women will advance to next week's four-way? Who will inch closer to evolution?
This weekend, do race day right. Go to shop.cwtv.com now to shop race day gear, grills, and so much more. Presented by Pit Boss Grills. Bigger, hotter, heavier.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV? It's like channels are connected.
By God, she's broken in half. By God, by God. That cervix has a family.
Favorite stuff on one home screen. Uncanny content structure based on your watch history. Mind control.
Until now, that is. Introducing Domino's first ever crust pizza. We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We use our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkle garlic seasoning and parmesan on top.
All right, actually, it should be like, that cervix is supposed to birth a family.
Pretty much who customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
It's Native was made with 9 clean ingredients and it's good for your skin without leaving white marks or residue. 72-hour odor protection that cares for skin isn't a myth.
And on a personal note, kind of learning and understanding a lot more about yourself and who you are. It's kind of easier to crack jokes knowing and having the and being able to have that confidence and knowing like you can crack jokes like that and know that you're just joking, and if shit ever got real, then you know you're going to get real.
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Teen Chamoy sauce, that tangy taste explosion with a fruity kick, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it?
Sadly, windshield chips can turn into windshield crack. You can go to safelight.com and schedule a fix in minutes.
Sweet.
SafeLight can come to you for free, and our highly trained techs can replace your windshield right at your home. With flexible payment options, get it fixed now and pay later. Only at SafeLight.com.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Repair. No matter what kind of teeth you gotta brush, Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch. Oral-B's dentist-inspired brown brush head hugs them, cleans them, and gets in between them for 100% cleaner teeth. Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B. This Saturday, the AVP League storms into Hampton as their quest for glory continues. All long.
Give me a picture, but that's a decent match so far. I'm liking it.
This Saturday, 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific.
This has been quite a hard-hitting match between both these women. Again, hats off to our general manager, Ava, for making this one of the Evolution Eliminators here tonight.
Blake Monroe, by the way, NXT contract.
Man, in the ring, Izzy Dame. I never realized how big she was until she's like in the ring by herself with Zarya. Like, Izzy Dame's pretty big. And I mean that in like in a good way, like built and got some height to her.
Izzy Dame right now. Charging right in. Big Booker is hard to argue Izzy has been on the rise all of 2025.
I mean, she might be bigger than Zarya. Damn.
Big body slam. Izzy falling into the cover, hooking the leg once again, and another near fall. Zarya, we talk about how impressive she is week in and week out, Briggs. I don't recall seeing Zarya in this state ever in a one-on-one contest here on NXT. I would agree with you, which means you have no choice but to give credit.
If all the stars came in line, like if all of a sudden Izzy decided, you know what, I'm gonna start getting jacked, I'm gonna start putting on size. I could see her and Rhea Ripley being a money program.
Is the code the same without it? I don't think so. I mean, James Brown said it a long time ago.
Right, and especially when she's in here with like one of the larger women on the roster in Zarya. And again, when I say larger, I mean like built and got height to her. Like Izzy, she still stands out as like, damn, she's still kind of big compared to Zarya.
But your calls are not deceiving you. Zarya trying to tackle this matchup. Big body slam. Can Zarya finish the job? Tried a German suplex earlier, did not work. This time it is successful. Got all of it. Finding out power versus power here in this third evolution eliminator. Well, Zarya just got dropped. Just got dropped by Izzy Dame. Dame just dropped Zarya tonight.
That was kind of, dude. That was kind of a cheap finish, though. Paxum Tatley comes out and distracts Sol Ruka, which distracts Zarya, and then she walks into Izzy Dame's finish. That seemed kind of cop out. A little bit of a cop out. I forgot, somebody said this somewhere, Lab Rat, but I think this would be great and help get Stephanie Vaquera even more over. And have Booker T be her personal announcer. Like anytime she wrestles, Booker T shows up to announce it.
Both know that Santino was watching. I never saw that. But Briggs, you're my friend. I came back from Japan for you, right? If I were to get in a title match, I want you to have.
Are you sure?
Yes, I want to ask to sing big.
Right, you keep saying that.
You as TNA champion. Me as.
Yo, what's up, Drive Back? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for joining us. Hope all's well with you. Yeet, yeet. Man. I wish they would have given it to somebody new and try to elevate them with it instead of we've been there, done that with Seth and the Money in the Bank. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Like if this wouldn't make any sense though. Man, that's a I think. Oh man, it's like I can see benefits in both. Because I could see like it could be it could set off babyface turns for both Cena and Gunther. Man, like it would really work both ways. Like there's so many pros for both sides. That's a tough one to make. That's a tough call to make. Yeah, if Goldberg gets the belt, I could 100% see the cash in happening. Like for example, Braun Breaker runs in, he hits the spear on Goldberg, curb stop 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like Cena got his 17. Pass that off to Seth. And then you got all these matches with Cena to go through for his retirement tour. Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to go.
Utilizing different wrinkles, different techniques, new moves. I think we've seen it. If she shows Jordan.
Oh, that's a tough call. That's kind of a tough call because I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with him in the TNA World Title. Like if they're gonna have him be like a long-term TNA champion, like I see it be a post-Mania thing, or maybe post-Rumble. Who knows?
I'm very proud to be here. It's nice to see all the families happy for
That is going to be in the afternoon, our time, so we're not going to be we're not going to be able to do a watch along of that. Unless we do, we might do a replay. I'm not sure. We can do a replay, maybe. I don't know. That's still kind of up in the air. I'm kind of thinking HMG After Dark. Yeah, we're gonna do HMG After Dark. I just haven't figured out what movie we're gonna do yet.
Made with a flexible foam core that locks in blood and sweat while the top stays dry, keeping you up to 100% leak and
Because it would be hard to not see what's already happened. So yeah.
You're never smart. Granddad's sense of humor, Dad's ear for music, and your mom's work ethic. We all inherit things from our families, but what many of us don't, the wealth needed to buy our first home. Progressive wants to help, so we created a down payment assistance grant for first-generation home buyers. To learn more.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here.
Yeah, Trick Williams is definitely going to come up at least within the next 12 months. 8 to 10 months, I should say. So I really think like that's the reason why he hasn't been called up yet is because they're using him for the storyline with him being the TNA champion.
Without leaving white marks or residue. 72-hour odor
Comptroller and mayoral candidate Brad Lander arrested, cuffed, and taken by ICE agents inside immigration court. The fallout at 10.
Okay. We have internet. Easy.
Together.
When's the mattress coming?
Friday.
Summer? Tuesday. Curtis?
Next week.
This is nice.
This is nice. It's all coming to connect first, unpack later. Set up in minutes with self-install from Spectrum.
The thrill
thrills never stop at Empire City Casino. You can win big with non-stop action, including electronic table games and over 4,400 of the hottest slots. Indulge in one-of-a-kind flavors at our amazing restaurants. Spin and win cash, free play, and unforgettable trips. Visit monthly giveaways. More play, more perks. Earn it all here with MGM Rewards. Only at Empire City Casino. Ride the thrill.
35 KTU presents Beatstock 25, starring Joey McIntyre. Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block. And Boy George.
You really want to hurt me, pal? Give me Boy George, pal. Yeet.
Many more. Beatstock 25. The complete lineup and ticket info at KTU.com.
Yeah, give me swingers, cause oh yeah, swingers, pals, pal. Whoop whoop. Man, I miss that gimmick. I really do miss that gimmick. I thought it was a great plot device.
It's time now to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. Hoist it up. Drops into the ring. Grace follows up the floor. Falls in the keeper. To NXT. You know, at what point, Booker, also does someone start to press a little much in the ring? If you think about Jordan Grace and everything she has done to get to this point, 3 NXT Women's Championship she has been in, because you can see agony on her face.
I mean, she's gonna press. I mean, they just gotta leave it all on the line because this is a big high stakes match right here. Talk about it. It's for everyone. And what you just don't want to let something like that go. Trust me on that.
And now looking for a little triangle. And Jordan Grace reaching out. She is so close yet so far away from that bottom rope. Grace, look at the body position of all of Ice. Just needs to pass the shoulder under Jordan Grace's chin.
Bro, they need to do that, Lab Rat. That would be amazing. Wrestle House 3 with NXT and TNA talent. Sign me up, pal. Whoop, whoop.
For Jordan Grace, and I looked up from my monitor. You can see Jordan. She's holding her chest. She's holding her left knee. She's holding an arm. She is being dissected.
I think they're both ready for the main roster, but if you had to ask me which one is more ready, definitely Trick. He just seems way like, I think Obafemi is ready, but I think he needs just a little bit more, maybe a little bit more seasoning. Whereas Trick, he just seems like he's comfortable. He's just chill and cool and ready to go.
Jordan Grace at first did not succeed trying to change her game. All these women matches tonight have been hard-hitting affairs because all of these women understand what's at stake. The next step, one major step in the direction of Atlanta, Georgia.
And like I said, it just feels like, at least to me, it feels like Obi's a little bit more green. Like he needs some more reps, in my opinion.
Another submission, definitely. And Lola has been so close to gold in the past. She believes she's one opportunity.
Yeah, that's very true, Lab Rat. The timing right now, that I think they'd get lost. I agree with you. I think they get lost in the shuffle. And having Trick being the TNA champion and Oba being the NXT champion, that's a good way to extend their time. Like, you know, give them more time while keeping them over, you know? I let them kind of, like, keeping them on simmer. When it's time to kind of, you know, pull that lid off and let them go to the next level.
It wasn't pretty, and it was effective. Stretched up to her ass. By Jordan Grace. It was Grace and perseverance. Jordan rounds out the field next week. Jordan Grace.
The problem is there's so many tournaments going on right now. Like, so many tournaments and qualifiers, eliminators, like, yeah, this is getting kind of overkill and kind of turning into a big time crutch or creative crutch.
Unique suplex opened the door for Blaze to slam it shut by engaging Beast Mode. Lights out.
I mean, yeah, them getting this extra time in NXT/TNA, that it won't hurt them. It'll, if anything, it'll be good for them. Give them more seasoning, get them more reps, get them more prepared for the main roster, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, for real, it's tournament season, and that Thea Hale Jada Parker finish, I liked that. I really liked it. Like the timing on that was perfect. Like Jada Parker, she starts tapping at the same time that the ref is turned to the timekeeper saying no, she doesn't give up, and she makes sure to tap out on the side where he can't see, or he's turned away from. Thea lets go of the whole thing, and she's won because she sees the ref like motioning to the timekeeper. Like they could not have timed that better. That was a fantastically pulled off finish.
Beast Mode from short Blaze, dropping roll of ice, shoulders. Grace earns her entry. And that now sets up next week. One woman will earn an NXT championship match in Atlanta at WWE Evolution.
Tatum, why would you do that? You cost me a shot at the women's championship.
I know. I didn't mean for any of that. Sorry.
We know you didn't do it.
Yeah?
Well, now I'm not in the four-way.
What?
Here we go. Remember what I told
Oh, she's got the women's speed championship with her too, Sol Ruka.
If they cared about you, Tatum, they would include you. I know I would.
Ooh, and I like you got Izzy Dame getting in there like and here comes Blake Monroe, pal. That's what we're ending the show with tonight. Whoop whoop. Commercial break time, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that was a very, very well executed finish. I liked it. The ref is turned away, signaling like she doesn't give up. And then she starts tapping. Thea lets go, thinking she's won because she sees the ref signaling to the timekeeper. Like bro, I whoop whoop, Bearcats, eat yeet.
Thanks for calling Consumer Cellular, ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction.
My friend Linda has you guys at Gibson. Switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage satisfaction. Call or visit Consumer Cellular today. Hand over that hot sauce and leave the heat to us. For a limited time, Create Your Own Pasta has a new spicy treat meat sauce, which happens to pair perfectly with our new bucatini, all starting at just $12.99.
Get me Olive Garden, pal. You're seeing they're delivering now. Whoop whoop.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to
See what's going on in Xland while we're in our final commercial break, pal.
only at safelight.com.
I love your place.
Thanks. Could you grab some carrots?
Sure. What's this?
That's for Pepper.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pepper. Real meat, real veggies.
That you feed your dog. So it's dog food.
You were so right about her.
Fresh Pets. It's not dog food, it's food.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. This one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth. So while your teeth in one day. Crest.
Tajín Chamoy sauce, that tangy taste explosion with a fruity kick, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to Tajín?
My skin, she gets thirsty. And Venus gets it. So when I shave, it's the new Venus Moisture Glove. It's got 5 blades and bars with a touch of argan oil that lock in moisture. Feel the power of smooth. My skin, my way. Venus.
It looks like we've told people Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Huh. Shallow.
Only pay for what you need.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, you know what? Though? I would take a pizza from Tony D. I'm willing to roll that dice, pal.
Xfinity Series Pocono this Saturday live at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on the CW.
WrestleMania returns to Allegiant Stadium on April 18th and Sunday, April 19th. Visit WWE.com/events to register. Be the first to receive pre-sale information.
And WrestleMania back in Vegas next year, pal. Of course, who didn't see that coming?
Eight of the best in-ring competitors have the honor of carrying her. And it gives me great pride that my name has been on this trophy more than anyone else. For almost 800 days, Noam Dar has been the gold standard for the Heritage Cup.
You know, with the way like WWE's kind of structuring their shows and their like universes, and the fact they got, you know, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Evolve, LFG, TNA, AAA. You know, you can have like your mainstays on like some of those brands, on some of those like, you know, tiers. Like, you know, Chase U, like the D'Angelo family, like Noam Dar. Like they got, like, dude, they got Natalia. They advertised this earlier in the show, and they got Natalia showing up in Evolve. Like I think tomorrow night.
Will defend the TNA World title against Innovator's partner, Josh Briggs. That will take place live next week right here on NXT. The field is finally.
Oh, dude, I remember reading about that, Lab Rat. Yeah, that became a thing on the jersey. Like that, like Victoria was was doing food delivery during that time. Question is, did she ever deliver food to you, pal? So they confirmed it, and they said Santino signed off on it. It will be next week on NXT. Trick Williams defending the TNA World Heavyweight Championship against Josh Briggs because Yoshi gave him the title shot.
NXT has the best women's division in all of professional wrestling. And tonight, I
Damn, that's a shame, dude. Wish you would have gotten one.
is the best women's division in the world. And I've been dreaming of hopping into bed with the kind of talent in that women's locker room. And it's no secret, WWE has always been my dream.
Man, some digs at AEW in there, pal.
This women's division is all mine. Because the glamour raises the bar, turns heads, and redefines what it means to be a star. So, ladies, I'm sure you're listening. The spotlight is now firmly on the glamour. Right? Winner.
Bro, you had a Godfather's owned by Rey Mysterio's brother. And then all you can eat pizza buffet during the pay-per-views. Bro. That sounds like a time, pal. And of course, predictable fatal influence interruption.
Talk about how official it is. The contract has officially been signed by Blake Monroe.
Ava, darling, yeah. Quick question for you. Why are you out here kissing the newbie's ass like this? Because the last time I checked, Fatal Influence has been running this division all year. And did we ever get any sort of celebration for it? Sally? Did we get anything? No. I mean, not what? Sure as hell not for my NXT Women's North American Championship.
Of course not. And Blake, I won't lie. It's impossible to keep our eyes off of you. Like, this is so cute. But if you really think you came here to take what Fatal Influence has built, then you're delusional. Oh dear. The rumors are true. Fatal Influence are as insecure as they are bitches.
Okay, all right. It's reality check.
Damn, man, that had to be a fun experience, man. That had to be an awesome experience. And I'm happy you got to have that.
And I've seen people like you walk through that door time and time again.
Tonight would go. Can't believe what we just witnessed. With no screaming, this is extremely painful fiction. Welcome to NXT. Well, let's talk about what's going to go this week. Here live on NXT, the Heritage Championship will be on the line. It's the greatest of all time that has ever held the belt. Noah Dar, his fourth reign, total 800 days as champion. He will defend it once again. It happens next week against the Turncoat Stacks. Here,
I would put that cup on Stacks.
Trick Williams, and Yoshi decided to donate the opportunity to his friend, Josh Briggs. Briggs has an opportunity of a lifetime to become TNA World Champion next Tuesday. And not to be outdone, tonight there was Evolution Eliminator matches. Today, Jada Parker, Flash Legend, Jordan Grace, all victorious. Those four women now have one opportunity. Who heads to Atlanta? Who heads to WWE Evolution? Who will have an NXT Women's Championship opportunity? We find out live next week on NXT. But again, I can't get get over what it took. But not in this fashion. Tonight belongs to JCJ. Fatal influence. Not what our general manager Ava thought would happen tonight. Glorious, glamorous moments ruined. Full attraction to the women's championship.
All righty, folks, and that's going to be it for us tonight, pal. I thought it was a pretty decent show. I enjoyed watching it. All right, so tomorrow we got the Wednesday locker room. Tomorrow night we got the AEW Dynamite watch along and belt count. And then as soon as that is over, I'm going to be going live on Twitch, twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop, where I'm guaranteed every Wednesday night after the HMG Dynamite watch along and belt count, and then sporadically throughout the week. And then on Thursday, we got the HMG TNA Impact watch along. Friday locker room, SmackDown watch along and belt count. Saturday, we got the Smack Attack, and then HMG After Dark. Still kind of up in the air. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna make an old school call on this. It's gonna be a Kevin Smith movie. Not sure which one. It's a toss up. I'm between Clerks and Mallrats. It's gonna be Clerks or Mallrats for HMG After Dark on Saturday, and then Sunday we got The Wreckage, and then HMG After Dark, picking up with either it's kind of a toss up there too with Trailer Park Boys or Shorzy. I'm kind of leaning towards Trailer Park Boys. And of course, Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack.
And they pointed out that it would be the federal Department of
Thank you, Gruss. Whoop whoop.
Prosecutes all violations of federal law, including, as they said, obstruction.
Anytime, pal. Clerks, yeah, I think we will go with Clerks.
In the hallway of 26 Federal Plaza.
And then Mallrats will be after that. Will be the next in the movie queue, pal. But yeah, thank you guys so much. That was a fun NXT. That was kind of a fun NXT, guys. So we'll be back tomorrow. Can't see you if we can't catch you tomorrow. Hope to catch you on one of the shows this week. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. Much love. Whoop whoop. Yeet yeet. Yeah, pal. Take care, y'all.